Hi guys. Okay, I'm going to be going over the weekly highlights from the meeting today, for my Weight Watchers meeting. And I look a little worse for wear because I didn't get to do this right away. I've had a very busy day and I had to go to Josh's track meet, and if you want to find out how he did, and he did well. You can go look at my daily vlog from today. But anyway, so I have this outfit on because it's like over 80 degrees here today for the last track meet. But anyway, so I kind of forget things. It's been since this morning. Anyway, I did weigh in, and sadly, and I knew it, I gained 2.4 pounds, and so now my loss is only 8.8. Went the opposite way, which is really sad. Kind of knew, well, not kind of knew, I knew it was coming. I let myself wallow a little bit there, and now I'm done. Today's back on track, and I've had a good day. So I'm not going to let that affect me in any way. I'm moving on. And my foot's feeling better, which is really more important than anything else. So I was able to get to the water aerobics today, and I've been able to walk okay on my foot. I'm not going to get my normal steps in today. I'm not going to try. I'll be back to my steps tomorrow. That's my plan, and I'll be back at the pool again tomorrow. But I don't want to hurt it anymore. I think it was, well, it's kind of, anyway, moving forward, here's our weekly, that's a whole nother thing I'm going to talk about. The weekly is have a great vacation. So there we talked about vacation, and we talked about Memorial Day too, because it's obviously this weekend coming up. But in the Thrive section, my 3 vacation must-haves: activity, downtime, and fun. Activity, time goes by more quickly and I'm not filling my day with snacks. Downtime, I need to decompress and not come back exhausted. It makes this time away more fulfilling. And fun, if it's not fun, it's not a vacation, which is true. Where do we go? Top U.S. cities Americans visit: Las Vegas, #1, New York, #2, Orlando, Florida, #3. Hi, Mickey. San Diego, California, and Los Angeles, California. Well, I've gone to Orlando, San Diego, and Los Angeles, but I have not gone to Las Vegas nor New York. I'd love to go to New York. That's kind of really kind of getting up there on my bucket list, so we'll see. Anyway, and then they gave a recipe here: have a great vacation, strategies to balance fun and your plan and come home happy. Well, it's just kind of going on. I don't really know if I can help you much here, because it's asking you questions. Where are you going? Describe a typical day. I don't know how that's going to help you in any way. If your profile is the A's and B's, okay, that one's not going to be much help to you, because it would be far too lengthy to read all of that to you, so sorry. And on the move, going cruising, tips for keeping your sea legs moving from Connect posters: stairs, and more stairs. Walk the decks. Bring sneakers and hit the treadmill or the elliptical. Take active excursions like hikes and snorkeling. Dance in the evenings. Snorkeling is a lot of fun. I've done that. Yeah, when we went to Bermuda on our honeymoon, Gary and I did that, and I said, oh, I'm going to do this all the time. Haven't been back. It was really something I do plan on doing again. What is the best workout tool to take on vacation? A healthy mindset. You don't have to be perfect. Just be aware of healthy behaviors when possible. Plus, it takes no extra space in your luggage. That's a good thing. Work your core in your car while it's parked, please. Sit up tall, making a straight line from your tailbone to your crown of your head. Draw your belly button in towards your spine and tighten your ab muscles. Focus on your lower abs just below the navel. Hold for 15 seconds, working up to 1 minute. Perform 2 to 4 sets. And Ready, Set, Go on the back is for this week, Skill Builder. Decide how you want to vacation. Okay, so basically they want you to plan ahead, which is really what the idea was when we were talking about Memorial Day. And she gave a salad. Again, as we've talked about before, when we're going to these picnics and barbecues and everything else is going to be happening in the summertime and all that great food, cheesy potatoes and whatnot, bring something healthy. And if you need to, and you know the person well enough, bring your meat healthy. So either a piece of chicken to grill that you do, don't make the host do it, or maybe already have grilled it and bring it and just maybe heat it up. You throw it on the grill for a couple seconds to heat it up, so you're prepared. Or bring healthy options on hot dogs, or anything on the meat part. Depends on who that is and where you're going. Obviously, sometimes that's just not something you're going to feel comfortable doing, so bring a healthy dish to pass that you know how many points are in it and how much you can have of it. So we've talked about that in the past. She gave an option for that broccoli salad that everybody loves. It's really kind of fattening the way that you normally would get it at a party. She said that she takes fresh broccoli and she cuts it up, you know, chops it up. And then she takes some red grapes and she cuts those in half. And then she takes some red onion and she cuts those very small. And she mixes that all together. And then she uses light Hellmann's mayonnaise. And if you were taking 1 tablespoon of that, it would equal 1 point. A cup of that, which is about what you would need in order to put it into the salad, would be 19 points. And that sure sounds scary, right? Well, you're not going to have the whole salad. You try to limit yourself. So, oh, and then she said to use 1 to 2 teaspoons of vinegar into that, like mix that in there too with the mayonnaise, and a little stevia or whatever it is your sugar substitute. Or it's just really you kind of need that. I don't use sugar substitutes. I just would prefer not to have anything, so that's your choice. Whatever stevia or whatever other, you know, type of thing, that Splenda or whatever it is you do. And then mix together, and then that makes about 10 cups of salad, or try to make about 10 cups of salad with that proportion. And then, so it's 2 points per cup. That's not bad at all now, is it? So even if you had 2 cups of it and 4 points, still not bad. And then if you brought your own chicken, she cuts up 6 ounces of chicken, and she puts it in, that's an additional 4 points. So if you're having chicken plus the 1 cup of the thing, it's a 6-point meal. Or a good healthy side. And then maybe you can, you know, get some of the fresh fruit that might be there, and other vegetables, you know, if they have those cut up or whatever. So that's the thing. So that's her chicken broccoli salad, and that's what she goes to. That's what she brings, because everybody likes a broccoli salad. She just makes it healthy. People sometimes don't realize it when you're bringing it, you know what I mean? Other times they'll be like, oh, that's the Weight Watchers lady, and avoid your food, but then that's more for you. You don't want too much more, though. I'm sure there'll be people who will eat it. There's always women who are concerned with their weight. Anyway, and she the quote on the top of the thing said, I may not be to the finish line yet, but I'm on my way. We had 4, count them, 4 people. 2 people made goal this week, and the other 2 people made lifetime. And so we had them talk a little bit, and all of them, their main points were tracking, staying with it, and water. And they didn't really say activity, which I would have thought, but the tracking, no matter what, even at, you know, they get more points when you go on to maintenance, and you get, I think, 6 more points. You're up to 30, you go back to about 36, but even the ones who were the lifetime, that means they've already maintained, and then they're now lifetime, they still track the food. It's like a lifetime. It's not, you know, in the leader, Dorothy wasn't there, as she had the flu. The poor woman. Her mother dies, she goes through all of that. Now she's got a really severe flu, so she couldn't make it in there. So we had Eileen there again. Oops, sorry. And she was good. You know, I like her. And she says, you know, she has lost her weight since 2003. So for 13 years, she still comes to a weekly meeting. She still weighs in front of Dorothy. So she's accountable. You know, she doesn't have to do it weekly. I think they only have to do it monthly. I don't really know. When you're lifetime. I know you got to go in there eventually. But anyway, she still comes weekly, and she still tracks, and she still pays attention. And she, you know, she says, obviously I have some good things here, and then I kind of go back there. But she goes to CrossFit. She's older than me, but not by much, I would say. She's got to be close around my age. And she's very fit, and she is very healthy because of it. So she still does that because she enjoys the exercise, and she still wants to maintain. She looks really nice. She wears some cute dresses, and it's very motivating to see her. And somebody she lost 70 pounds to get there, so it's not like some of these, you know, one of the lifetime ladies, I think she lost like 36 pounds. And that to her was an achievement. I am not saying anything bad about some of them. I wish I would have started when I only needed to lose 36 pounds. So that would have been nice. But the other ladies, they had lost closer to 100 pounds. And so anyway, well, I got a little off track there, but okay. So she said that some Memorial Day strategies. Of course, bring fresh fruit, even if it's just for yourself. Depends on what you're feeling like, but if you can have fresh fruit, that's obviously the good thing to do. Chicken on a salad. So if they're going to have a salad that looks healthy, you must, if you know ahead of time, bring some cut up chickens. You can throw it on there. That way you won't have to have the hot dog or hamburger that they're grilling, because you'll have your protein inside your salad. Be there for people, not for the food. So you're going to this party or this barbecue, and don't think of it as, ooh, all the food, because that's how we have our mindset. No, think about it as, I'm really going to have fun with these people, and I'm going to visit, and that's more the point. That's what I'm going for. Not the food, but the people. Eat a light breakfast and a light lunch, so that you have more than enough points to use for the actual barbecue. I mean, you shouldn't do that daily, and that's not, and I did this a couple of times before, and it does make a difference to me. I feel like when I feel like I can enjoy myself a little more, and I still stay within my points, but you know what I mean? I can eat I can't do it every day, but I can do it a couple of days. And so that's what she says to plan. And don't eat nothing, because then you're going to just devour food. You don't want to go there starving, but you do want to, there's many, your lighter options that you can get by with on that day. And that's what she says to try to do. And she talked about that on toast. The Ezekiel bread, you only need one piece. She says it's very healthy. It's in the frozen food part. And it's like 2 points for a very healthy slice. And then she puts the PB2 on it, and then a banana. Kind of remind me of me. I don't do the PB2, but anyway. Let's see, exercise before you go to the event. Because if you're already done a really good exercise, and sorry about that, somebody's texting me. And you're in that mindset, woohoo, I've worked out, I'm feeling good, I'm going there good, you're going to be in a better side, you don't want to ruin that. You're on a high, and you want to just keep going with that. If you're on Smart Points, making a healthy choice is simple, because if you're going to follow and track, you're going to basically be making some healthy choices, because if you want to stay within your total, and you're really doing it correctly, then, things aren't going to go so sour for you. And that's really the idea. And of course, be a tracking star and stay connected. 24/7 chat on there can help you in any way if you're questioning. And they've helped me before. If you can't figure out with your recipe builder or looking it up online what the point value is, if you can talk to them, tell them what it is, and they'll give you a better clue of how much the points are. And she says to do your research before you go. If you've got an idea of what they're going to have, because sometimes this is family we're going to, right? And you can ask your sister or whoever, like, what do you got? And then you can kind of figure it out ahead of time. So you're going in there with knowledge and not, oh, well, I'll track that later and figure out how much it is. No, know ahead of time if you can. And that way you're going to be within your points. Or you should be able to stay within your points. Get your water in, water, and more water, because that'll help fill you, it'll help hydrate you, which then your body's not craving. Because again, your body doesn't know whether it's thirsty or whether it's hungry. So if you keep, don't float away, but if you get enough water in you, you're going to kind of trick your body to think, I'm full. You obviously still have to eat, but this will help you. And back away from the island. Whenever you go to a party, at least any party I've ever been to, if they have a kitchen island, that's where all the food's at and where all the ladies are at. She says, let's attract some of those people outside. Let's attract them into the other room. Let's go on a one-on-one conversation with somebody in order to get away from the island. Back away. That's what she said. And if you're going to drink alcohol, drink a lot of water. And in between each one, drink water. So have a nice healthy glass of water, then have your light beer. And then have a nice healthy glass of water. Well, there's only so much liquid you can bring in. And if half of it is water, it's better than all of it being the alcohol. And, if you can do a Bloody Mary, you can do a lot with a Bloody Mary that's healthy. And then you got to add the vodka in. But maybe do half the amount of vodka that you would normally have done. But you can put in all kinds of vegetables. A V8 juice, start with that. Celery's good. You could put stewed tomatoes, somebody said. I don't know. I've never had a Bloody Mary, so I have no idea. Some people went, hey, other people went, So, I don't know. Try that out. And then, again, drink the water, alcohol. And alcohol increases your cravings for carbs. So you're not doing yourself any favor for the next day if you do lots of alcohol. And then write down what you did after the fact. Write down what you did that you were proud of. And so that next time, because you're going to go to another party or another barbecue this summer, you can look back at it and think, okay, I did that right. Whatever it is you did that made that a better day, let's try to do that again and try to build on that. And know that you had success. Even if you just poorly made some poor choices and had those cheesy potatoes, if you did something else to help it, that's what you want to focus on, and that's what you want to try to do again and try to build on it. Because everybody wants to enjoy being around family, and everybody wants to enjoy having good food. And you don't want to deprive yourself of either. But you got to just do it in moderation, and you got to know, you got to pick and choose. Because you're going to be invited to many things. And so if you got your weekly points and you're going to go to a wedding, a wedding shower or a graduation party or a barbecue, all these things that happen in summertime, you've got to plan for it. And you've got to, do your research ahead of time, enjoy yourself, track it, own it, and move on. And don't wallow. Because like yesterday, I felt like I was wallowing. And today I started off with a very good mood. Even though I gained, that did not put me in a bad mood. Because I already knew it was gonna. But I thought, no, moving forward, my foot's feeling better, and that I tied everything into that foot and not being able to exercise. That just so clearly tells me I need to exercise, because I do well when I exercise. I feel better. My mindset is better. I make better choices. So I'm glad my foot is better. Things like that can happen along the way. Everybody has something like that happen. This is not going to derail me. I'm going to enjoy my summer, and I'm going to enjoy some fun things, eating-wise and people-wise. And so I just have to just get through the summer. A lot of people say they do better in the summer because there's so much healthier food you can get. I kind of am on that bandwagon. Because, at a barbecue, I can eat chicken. I like a barbecue piece of chicken, And then with my family, though, they like to eat a lot of Sandy's no help sometimes. She's a very good cook. And everyone shouldn't be punished for the fact I need to be on a diet, and I understand that. But I still can make choices, and I can avoid things, and I have done so, and I feel proud of myself when I do. So I'm just going to continue with that thought and try to have a positive attitude for summer, and just think, I should, if I had just done this all along, I'd be having, a way healthier summer. Can't look back, can't change it, just can move forward, and that's what I plan on. So hopefully this helped you. Oh, I don't know who that's calling. No, nobody I know. Hopefully this has helped you. And if it has, please share it with someone else and hit the like button. It really does help to hit the like button. People always say that, but it really does. And comment with any questions. If I can help you, I'll answer. If I can't, I'll ask the leader, and I'll come back the next week and tell you. I really do want to be helpful to anybody that's out there that's struggling or is thinking of doing Weight Watchers. I can hopefully help you answer any of your questions with regard to Weight Watchers, and tell you how good a plan it is. It really is. So, thanks guys. I'll see you soon.